lot of these businesses were like, I'm not going to say overnight successes, but they like took off quick. It happened fast. They didn't know what was going to happen. And so when you see something like this, I do believe, Aisha, you say you are familiar with Pink and Co. That clip was about was about taxes and tips, but right now a lot of her information in the news is around the bankruptcy or the fact that she had lost the company, had to get it back. But she's literally learning as she goes. What do you think? What do you think about the whole, do you think that there is a thread or something that's consistent between each one of these ladies' situation that outcries this is an attack on Black women, on Black entrepreneurs?
I do see it. I think not too long ago we talked about Hanifa, because things happen and things were delayed, and they just started slamming her all over the place. The good news is at least we know that the African American women, we're growing fast. If a business is started, we're growing fast. So I guess now, seeing what is happening and seeing the thread of things happening, perhaps we can start doing things a little bit more different, maybe having mentors in business. So that way, the good news is that we're really growing quickly, but sometimes we grow so fast, we make more mistakes because then we can't see the people that are running things for us. We're trusting them to do things for us. And then when we fall, though, who takes the blame? We take the blame. The key person takes the blame, even though maybe there was somebody there somewhere doing what wasn't right? And what is the employees are not being paid, because I'm sure she has somebody that's supposed to pay them, but because they are the ones that are the face of the business, they take the fall. So I'm hoping that as we're hearing all this happening and seeing that there's a common thread going through all of them, this women come out and they become successful very quickly, but then somehow they start getting hit with huge problems and money issues, even though the money wasn't there, it's no longer there. Maybe we should start learning more about it and using that as a step for us to now learn from them. So if we get that opportunity to be like them and grow that fast, we'll put the right systems in place so that this doesn't keep happening. Because if it keeps happening, then we'll keep going backwards instead of going forward. And hopefully we'll have Black banks that support us, or Black organizations that will stand behind any Black woman doing well or Black man doing well, stand behind them so that they can have that support system. Because like you said, nobody knew how to run, maybe they didn't know how to run a business before. This is new to them and everything's happening so fast. So they need help. For those that have already been in that space for a long time, in our community, to come around them to support them so they don't keep having this problem like we're seeing happening consistently.
Renee, Deborah Tugg said, with Uncle Nearest, they were big mad about Jack Daniels being exposed for stealing Uncle Nearest's brand. And you had mentioned grace. When you go into these big industries, these big arenas, and you do these big things, right? And, pardon my language, finger the fact that y'all did it wrong, you stole from us, you built this mega brand on the back of this Black man's invention idea. There was no recognition at that time because he couldn't have it, but we know that this is what went on, and now we're going to come back and build back better.